Hello, my name's Allie Holt. I'm certified in shelter behavior for dogs, and I'm also a certified professional dog trainer. I'm the canine behavior specialist at Monadnock Humane Society, and I'm also the owner and operator of Dandelion Behavior LLC. So, depending on how you've come across this content, you might know me through a couple of different avenues. But today we're going to be focusing on how to speak dog and really some of those finer points, those ins and those smaller ways that our dogs connect with us and communicate with us. So let's get started. First of all, we'll just do a brief video overview. So this is from Fear Free Happy Homes. They're a really wonderful resource for shelters and for, homes, family homes with dogs in the household. So this video will give us just a quick overview of some of the basics.
Hey there. We dogs communicate a lot of information with our body movements and facial expressions. Sure, we might bark, yip, howl, or growl, but our main way of talking to you through nonverbal signaling. That's why I want you to be one of those people who can communicate with animals by reading our body language. When we are just chillin', we put on our neutral and relaxed pose. Our ears are in their natural position. Mine are floppy, and hers stick up, but aren't perked forward when she's chillaxing. Our eyes are soft, and we aren't looking nervously in another direction, making the whites of our eyes show. We carry our tails in their natural state. Sure, dogs have a wide variety of tail types, but you'll learn what our tails communicate by watching them. When we catch some Z's, some dogs prefer to curl up, or stretch out, or even sleep in weird positions. Just like you, we don't like to be startled when we're sleeping. When we are happy to see you, we make our bodies wiggly and loose and wag our tails in a wide sweep back and forth at medium height. Some of us do a whole butt wiggle. When something gets our attention, we perk our ears forward and our pupils might dilate. Maybe you're holding a tennis ball or a treat for us. Our mouth might be a little open, but our mouth and tongue are relaxed, not tense. We might progress from slightly interested to alert and intense, and our ears and tails go up even further, and we might close our mouth, hold our breath. She gets excited too, but often feels a little bit worried. Notice how the hair on the back of the neck and tail start to get poofy. Have you ever had the hair on the back of your neck stand up? This can happen when something startles us or has us really excited or amped up and alert. Just like how we act when we're excited or interested, there are varying levels to how we act when we feel upset or anxious. An easy way to think of them is the 4 F's: fret or fidget, freeze, flight, fight. Think of these stages as survival-based reactions. It's no fun to be scared, especially when the people around us don't realize we're not okay and feeling nervous about something. So, if you see these signs, take a look around and see if you can figure out what is concerning us. At the fret or fidget stage, we might avoid eye contact and turn away, but not necessarily move away. We might lick our lips, or we might pant even when we're not hot. We might move slower than normal, like we are tiptoeing around, or we could be overly active. Our ears might start to go to the side or move back a little, and we might lift one of our front paws up. If our fear continues to escalate, our tail and ears go down. Our bodies become hunched and our brow wrinkles. Our mouth might pull back into a tight smile as we pant, or our lips might begin to close and press together. We might snatch treats from your hand really hard. This is because we're nervous. We don't mean to do it. We might even be so scared that we refuse treats or become so frightened that we freeze. Think of a deer in the headlights situation. Ears, tail, and head are down. This might make the whites of our eyes show more. We breathe rapidly, but we'll probably have a closed mouth. Some of us will even tremble in fear. Flight takes place when we try to escape a situation. We might try to scramble away quickly or slink away slowly with our tails tucked, ears back, and body hunched. If we are panting, our mouth is tight and our tongue will be tucked up tight in our mouth instead of hanging out like when we are hot. If our previous attempts at communication have not been received, we might have to speak even louder. This is when people often label us as a bad dog, but we're just trying to tell you we are afraid. At the fight stage, we might display defensive aggression. Our ears, tail, and body are lowered, and we pull our gums all the way back and show our teeth. We may warn audibly with vocal communication, such as a growl or deep bark. Sometimes dogs go unheard for so long that they learn offensive aggression. We lean forward, our ears and tail are up, and our body will look really stiff and rigid. Our eyes may look dark and have a set gaze. When we show our teeth, we pucker our lips so you can only see the front teeth. We might even lunge and bark. Please hear us before we get to this point. Don't ignore what we are trying to say. Now you know what we look like when we are relaxed, happy, alert, and excited, as well as how we might communicate fear through fret or fidget, freeze, flight, or fight. When you know what to look for, you'll realize just how much we say to people on a daily basis. Please listen to what we are saying and give us help when we need it.
Okay, so that's that brief overview. And what we'll spend the rest of our time together doing is going through, whole body, ears, eyes, tail, mouth, and talking about all the different ways that subtle changes in things that we can observe can help us understand what might be going on in the dog's underlying state and their emotional state. Huge caveat, everything that we're talking about is sort of general to Canis lupus familiaris. But if you've ever met more than one dog, you know that there's a high degree of variability across individuals. So a lot of what you'll need to do, whether you're working in shelter or working with your own dog, is really start to see and observe what the specific dog in front of you is doing and notice patterns over time. But this presentation is designed to help you start to notice what things might likely mean in a general sense. So let's start with the whole body. When we're looking at the whole body, we're looking at, sort of the trunk of the dog. And it sounds too simple to be true, but relaxed dogs look relaxed. So there's loose musculature. If you're looking at the dog from a bird's eye view down, you'll probably see not a stick straight spine from head to tail, maybe more of a curve and some looseness to that body movement as they move in space. Play bows are universal signals of, I mean you no harm, let's hang out. I call it a meta signal sometimes. It's referred in that way because it can be a signal of like, I'm being silly and what I'm about to do next, I don't mean. So like, it can be that invitation of play before maybe doing something that might be a little bit naughty under non-play contexts. Belly up can sometimes mean relaxed posture, not always. I use this example of this puppy who was recently spayed and is, still coming out of anesthesia, very, very relaxed, full belly display. This isn't always a relaxed posture. Sometimes we'll see a dog kind of flop over on their belly as a like, please don't touch me gesture. And that can be a little bit hard to tell out of context. So part of what we'll talk about today is all of the different ways that our dog's bodies might be telling us clues and how we put them together to get the best sense possible of what's going on. With the belly up piece, it's going to matter a lot about like what happened before, what is happening in the environment, what's normal for that dog. But one thing that I like to check to see if they're belly up, if they're lying on their back, if they appear to be relaxed or not, is looking at their front paws. So you see this puppy here, her paws are sort of like splayed out and down. Often when a dog is on their back and they are stressed and they're kind of asking for space, their paws will be a little bit more close together and and a little bit more tense. So that's something that you can look for, but obviously, each dog is an individual. Oh, and I meant to mention this before, but anytime you see photo credit information, this is a photo that I am borrowing from someone or that I pulled from Wikimedia Commons. Any photo that does not have a credit is a photo that I took. So if you have questions about that, please reach out.